there are people that say, man, I've always believed in God too, but I don't really understand anything about, creation versus science. I just have faith there, and I don't know about this healing stuff and prophecy and tongues and all this stuff. That sounds like the crazy church out on the highway somewhere, right?
Right. Right.
How does a person begin to experience the real power of God in this world when that's all they've known in their history?
That's a good question, right?
Yeah.
I think that what I have seen, and people will not want to hear this, but it's the truth nonetheless. What I have seen is that those who tend to have the most free relationship with the Lord, they have the most success spiritually in terms of like praying for people and whatever. The ones that I see that have the greatest impact are ones that had no religious upbringing of any kind.
Because of the restrictions and the boxes, that the pre-formed boxes that you place things in before?
Yeah, because what happens is when you have been when you've been brought up in religion, I use the word religion in a negative context when in the book and just kind of in my daily vernacular. And what I mean by that, I know the Bible uses religion, but the word religion that I refer to is man-made doctrine. And another way I describe it is formalized unbelief. And that is where you have a group of people that get together and we've decided that this is the way that we like to worship,
mm-hmm.
and this is the way that we like to dress, and we like our building to look like this, and we believe out of 100 scriptures, we believe 70 of these, but these other 30 over here we're not sure about. So 25 of them we're just going to ignore, and 5 of them we're going to speak against, And that's my view of religion in a nutshell.
Right.
That's Russellology, right?
Yeah.
That's Steve Russell speaking from opinion purely. So what happens when you grow up in that, whether it's Baptist, Methodist, Catholic, Presbyterian, doesn't matter, insert a denominational name here. You come to know God from the box that he has been placed in all your life. And that box looks different for different people, right? There's lots of overlap. There's, at least 80 or 90% overlap from one to the other. But there's always something that is not believed for in religion. And so cessationism, since we talked about that before, we'll just use that as an example. And I'm not trying to beat up on cessationism. It's just it's false. So you might as well shine a light on the darkness, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So cessationism uses experience or church history to validate their doctrine, but it does not use Scripture.
Yeah, that's a problem.
It's a problem, right? And that when you come from, and I say that about cessationism, you could use virtually any religious background to come to a place that will place a veil over your eyes to see things a certain way. And to remove that veil takes work, frankly. I mean, you have got to come to a place where I'm willing to forget everything that I learned just to know the truth of Jesus. And if you come to God with an absolute, humble, and open heart, he will expose himself to you.